How do, folks? After a gap of about 5 weeks, finally out again. And we're doing Eye Cup. So set off from home this morning, about 2-hour drive up to Metley in Appleby. We've got something to eat. And we drove over to Merton where we parked up. And we're climbing that way up to Eye Cup. Last few times I've done it from Dufton, so I want to do it a different way. But the last time I did it this way, 26 years ago, and it was the summer of 1994, and I was staying up here for 6 weeks. Stayed in a caravan in a field in Dufton when I was a student, mapping the geology from just south of Merton Pike here as far as Dufton Pike, taking in Eye Cup. So in those 6 weeks I got to know this area really well, and I completely fell in love with the place. So it's awesome to be back. Yeah, I always enjoy coming back to here. The weather's not bad. It said it was going to be dry, but it's actually quite sunny. Good views to Wildbow Fell in the Lake District, Owgill Fells, Malastang, 9 Standards Rig. But rain is due overnight, so I'm pretty sure we're going to wake up to a wet morning. Never seen a dandelion and burdock toffee? I've never seen that.
I haven't seen them.
I think they'll be a market. You ever done Wildbow Fell?
I don't think I would have done, no. I can't think, I mean, I've not been on it with you, have I?
No. I think I've only done it 3 or 4 times.
I don't think any of the footpaths I've done have been over it, so...
Or is that further over towards the Owgills? Oh, it's that valley, isn't it? If you finish at Kirby Stephen, it's the back of Wildbow.
Yeah. You in Sedbergh?
Right, yeah. I can't help it, folks. I'm going to have to talk rocks. I'll apologise in advance because I won't be able to help myself. Just up there, that's Merton Pike. And that's part of a reverse fault where older rocks, kind of like a slate, like Skiddaw and Blencath was made of, is pushed over the top of younger rocks. So you've got the older rocks lying on top of the Carboniferous limestone. It's all part of I think the Pennine fault system that runs all along the escarpment here. Nice little top that as well, little trig point up there. Right, we're on the edge of Eye Cup Nick. I'm just looking back to Merton Pike. But if I bring the camera around, you can see the lower part of the valley opening out. And across the valley over there, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, you can hear like a roaring sound. And it's Hannah's Well and Strand's Beck. It's like a really thin white ribbon going down the hillside. But it's noisy. Clean air, it must be. Right, we're at the head of High Cup nearly now. As you can see down there, loads of flat spots. It's perfect for camping. Loads of water. We've got a nice little water source here. So we're going to go along this edge, drop down. I'm not going to set up tent yet. I don't know what time it is, but it's not late. And I want to carry on a little bit further and visit. There's a little limestone gorge that's quite good for mounting flowers and stuff. So I want to have a look at that little limestone gorge. I've been to it before and it's quite nice. Some nice patterns in the rocks in that. So yeah, it's looking absolutely awesome. And I think doing High Cup this way is miles better than Dufton. The Grand Reveal's not there. The Grand Reveal from the Dufton side is great, but it's wilder country this. It's a fantastic place. I love it. We've arrived. And is there anywhere better in England than High Cup? Anywhere more dramatic? I don't think so. Probably stuff in Scotland. Isle of Skye maybe. Assynt. Well, no, in England I can't think of anything better. Right, geology lesson number 2. You can see here, there's this massive sort of crag that comes right round the valley of High Cup. This is it's called the Wind Sill. It's a famous igneous intrusion into the rock, so it's been squeezed between the layers of rock, the layers of limestone. And it's a similar composition of the stuff at Giant's Causeway, you know, the columns of basalt in Ireland. And here, I don't know whether you're picking it up on the camera, but you can see the columnar nature of the rock. It's the same composition. And this great Wind Sill, it can be traced all over the north of England. Good outcrops of it at Adrian's Wall, Farne Islands, here, over at Langdon Beck, that sort of area as well, up at Teesdale. Quite an impressive thing. And it just disappears. Now we've walked east a bit to this place here, this little canyon. It's called Maze Beck Scar. Been here once before and I remember really liking it. The rock formations and the river. It's like a log flume. I've got a river crossing here, it's a bit tricky and all. That's upstream. I'm alright. Whoops. That's downstream. Down here, these are the lonely moors that lead over to Langdon Beck, Cow Green, up at Teesdale. So the Pennine Way, if you're following it from south to north, comes over that way to High Cup. Great walk. Very, very remote country. Love to do it again someday. New bit of kit. One of these catered in bee-free water filters. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so let's see how it goes. That looks alright, I'll have a sup. Oh. Even though it's the colour of wheat, pretty good that. Didn't take long at all. Right, I've just come for a bit of a walk up near Narrogate Beacon. I've left the tents, should be okay. Just looking east here to Meldon Hill. It's one of the most remote hills probably in England actually. And then over here, I don't know whether you can make out Maze Beck, which is heading down to the River Tees. The big hill there is Mickle Fell. Just poking up, I don't know if you can see the horses in the foreground, the fell ponies. There's another flat top hill just above the I forgot what it's called. Oh, Little Fell that's called. And down there in between Merton Pike and sort of the hill above High Cupnick, you can see Wildboar Fell and Malastang. That Lee, is it a kestrel?
Must be.
Yeah, it's hovering, isn't it?
Must be the same one that was over there.
Yeah. It's that nest on the crags up here. Right, tonight's tea. Tip some instant mash into one of these old pouches. We've got some bacon here. And I've got some tender stem broccoli cooking there. So I'm going to use the water to make my mash, chuck in the broccoli and the bacon. Right, it's nearly 9:30. Obviously I'm in the tent now. I've had something to eat. Had a brew. Been for a bit of an explore after pitching the tents up. We went up to Narrogate Beacon, which is a really good viewpoint above where we are. That was excellent. Earlier we went over to Maze Beck, so look at that limestone gorge, really enjoyed that. The walk up here in nice weather, again brilliant, really enjoyable walk. I've had a great day, really enjoyable day. Amazingly, we thought we had the place to ourselves, but a quarter of an hour ago I can hear voices over there. It sounds like there's another couple of lads pitching tents, so we're not on our own tonight, which is unusual really. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Rain's forecast, skies are quite grey now. There's no clear patches, but no, it's been a really good day. I've right enjoyed it. Cracking day. Anyway, good night, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Morning. It's nearly 6:25. I don't know if you can see, but the weather just sounds awful. The wind's got up in the night. It's rained heavy. It's raining now. It's been an odd break in the rain actually, but it's raining now. I've
gonna make a brew, grab something to eat. If Lee's still asleep, I'll read a bit. But I'll be getting away quick this morning. I don't know if there'll be much filming on the way down, unless there's some like dramatic waterfalls or something. But I'll speak to you again before I set off home. So I'll see you in a bit.
As always folks, leave no trace. Bit misty. Right, well, we've hit the valley bottom near Curlew. Yeah, I'm on the lane now between Dufton and Merton. We're not far from Merton village where we've left the cars. We left the top of High Cup in thick cloud and mist, raining, murder with glasses on. Anyway, then we dropped down, taking the southern edge of the cup. And we dropped to Harbour Flat Farm, and then just a stroll down the lane to this road here. It's quite nice down here. It looks clear out to the west. You can see the Lake District reasonably well. But no, tops of the Pennines still in mist. So yeah, that's it for this one. Good to get out again after quite a few weeks. Not sure what my plans are for the next one. Hopefully I'd like to get something done in 2 or 3 weeks. Although I'm going on holiday for a few days, part way in the summer. So yeah, thanks for watching if you have, and I'll see you again.